The federal capital of Nepal, it saw a serious security breach yesterday. What happened? Let me talk about it first. A crowd of usury victims, what you call loan shark victims, they stormed through a high security federal parliament gate at the heart of the capital, the federal capital. And they staged a demonstration against the state. They staged protests demanding justice. What were these people demanding? These people were demanding that their loans be waived, that they be removed from the blacklist, and their assets held as collateral be freed up. These people had poured in the capital from different parts of southern plains, the Tarai districts of Nepal, by walking for days on end. It was a huge group of protest before yesterday's security breach at the federal parliament. They had broken the lock at a town hall and stayed at that facility. So, uh, just yesterday, they just entered, stormed through the parliament, breaching that high security facility. The security arrangements in place, uh, if you have followed the developments in Nepal, news reports coming from Nepal, it is clear that the federal parliament is one of the areas where you cannot stage protests. Other other high security sensitive places where the rulers of this republic have their headquarters are Singadarbar, the government secretariat, the president's office, and then comes this federal parliament building at New Baneswar at the heart of the capital, so on and so forth. These are some of the vital installations, the nerve centers of this state where you cannot stage protests. But without, notwithstanding those cops, these loan shark victims from different parts of the Tarai, they marched through that gate, overwhelming the security arrangements in place, and they dared security personnel to just shoot them. Uh, they were quite exasperated, it appears. Subsequently, security personnel got hold of this situation. At that time, the parliament session, per some reports, uh, the sessions of the upper chambers and the lower chambers of the parliament had just been adjourned. What the security personnel, what police did was they arrested about 50 people, about 50 protesters, 49, uh, in fact, that included 48 women and one man. They are in the custody of Metropolitan Police Circle at Baneswar, per reports. This is a kind of never before seen in the life of this country. this security breach. In a way, it marks a watershed. The people, it seems, exasperated, frustrated, reeling under rising inflation, joblessness, political, chronic political instability, seem to be saying that enough is enough. This republic cannot go on like this forever. That is what they seem to be saying through these protests. Every day, every dawn unfolds in Nepal a new scandal. Recent days have seen unfolding of the Lalita Nivas scam involving this scam uh, to benefit private citizens by transferring the ownership of government land located at Baluatar close to the Prime Minister's official residence in the name of highly powerful individuals that have businesses, that have political connections, and whatnot. Then comes the transfer of the government land, 10 rupees of government land belonging to the government in the name of a very influential tycoon in Nepal. Then comes, not in that chronological order, the smuggling of 60 kg of gold through Nepal's high security international airport, that is the Tribhuvan International Airport. The list goes on and on and on. There is like no end to these scams, it appears. So the people, they have enough. They have had enough. And through these protests, through audacious security breaches like this, the people seem to be saying that things cannot go on like this forever. You see, when you visit the country's only operational international airport, that is the Tribhuvan International Airport, you see people thronging that facility to just leave the country in search of jobs, in search of educational opportunities, maybe for permanent settlement to another country in search of a rosy future, things like that. So this burnout of the people, this utter frustration of the people is like showing everywhere. And this is this security breach of the federal parliament. The security breach seen at the federal parliament is one more indication of the fact that people have had enough. This 30 years, about 40 years after the establishment of uh, a multi-party democratic polity, and about uh, 20 years after the establishment of a federal secular republican order, the people, they are not getting anything. The promises uh, that the political leadership made, these promises have not materialized. A new class of the newly rich has emerged. The people, they are fearing worse than ever. So through this protest in particular, people seem to be rooting for change. That is, uh, I think, the writing on the wall. The political leadership of this country, the makers of our destiny, the bureaucracy, and their handlers, their powerful handlers, would do well to read the writing on the wall before it's too late. With this remark, I wrap up this edition of Soft Talk. You see, we have been trying to promote citizen journalism through this channel by raising your voices, the voices of the people, of the laity, if you will. So we request you to subscribe to this channel, to comment on our presentation, and press that like button. Your support, it means a world to us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.